Um, Difficult game tonight. I think we knew it would be a difficult game. We played against a good team, a well-coached team, a team that were excited, a team that were definitely fresh, a hell of a lot fresher than we were tonight. I think we knew this week was going to be very, very difficult playing against three of the top teams in our conference, and that's exactly what it proved to be. I think we learned a lot last Saturday. We obviously played very, very well against St. Louis, but St. Louis were absolutely exhausted in that game. I think tonight it was almost the opposite. We were running on empty, and Louisville were definitely the better team in tonight's game. But what I'm most impressed with, and I just addressed our group, is the character. To go down against Tampa on Wednesday and come back, and then to go down again tonight, and really we kind of threw everything at them at the end and went for it. We played three at the back for the last 30 minutes, trying to get something out of the game, and I'll take my hat off to the players for getting something out of nothing tonight. I also take my hat off to the fans. I think the fans were absolutely excellent. When we went down, they picked it up. The players could feel their energy in the second half, and I think that's a big part of why we got something out of the game tonight.
Alan, big picture, are you happy with the three results on the week?
Big picture, I'm very happy with the results. If it was just three games against teams probably at the bottom of our conference, I wouldn't feel that way. But to play against three of the top teams, and all three were very good teams, and to get 5 out of 9 points this early in the season where we really are building still, we are happy. We're not ecstatic by any means, but we're happy with getting 5 points. And we're very, very happy with how our group is going in the right direction. The performance tonight wasn't going in the right direction, but the character that we showed tonight was definitely going in the right direction.
Can you talk about the attack, how that kind of evolved or devolved throughout the game? You mentioned playing three at the back, but then it looked like in the kind of the meat of the second half, you guys tried to go route one. What was the strategy, and how did that evolve in the attacking half throughout the second half?
Yeah, we adjusted. I think it was roughly in the 60th minute when we put Weida and Darryl on. We knew we wanted to get something out of the game. I'm not afraid to play a game like that against a team that's one of our rivals and lose 2 or 3 nothing. I'd rather go for it and give our fans and our team the best chance possible to get something out of the game. And that's why we pushed Darryl up front. We brought on Weeds, both attacking players. We took Tyler off. It was a tactical adjustment. It allowed us to get more bodies further up the field. And when you play direct, which we did to a certain degree in the last 30 minutes, you need to have bodies around the ball. So by doing that, and when the ball went into GB, he had more players around him. If he didn't win it or their defenders won it, then obviously we had more players in the attacking third.
Was that Darryl that had some kind of a knock on the goal?
I think it was Corbin, actually. I think,
okay?
Yeah, he seemed okay when he came off. He was down for a while, but our players are pretty beaten up. 3 games like that against three good physical teams is not easy. So just having a chat with Corbs inside, he's exhausted. He didn't play much in the first 3 games, but he's played a lot for us this week. And him and the whole group obviously threw everything they could to get something out of the game tonight. So I'm very, very happy with how the guys applied themselves. I'm not happy with how we played, and we'll go critique it to death, to be honest, and make sure we adjust a couple things, but also reinforce a lot of the good work that we did during the course of the 3 games this week.
And for Aohdan to get the goal in the circumstances, everything around, his history with Louisville City, do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. He's a class act on and off the pitch, and I think the way he obviously didn't celebrate shows what a true professional he is. He's playing for us, and he's definitely with us, and he gave everything for the cause, and I'm ecstatic for him to see him get rewarded for his efforts. I think we say it all the time, it doesn't really matter who scores for us as long as somebody scores, but it is extra special tonight to have him get himself on the score sheet.
This is the second straight game you've had one of your premier attackers get a straight red near the end of the game. What were your thoughts on that tonight?
To be honest, I'm the last person that should be speaking about the red card because it was on completely opposite side of the field. So I don't know if it was a red card or not, but I'll have to go assess it. The one the other night, I had a very, very good view of it. I thought we were a little harshly done by this one was too far away. I'll have to go take a look at it and see what happened. Yeah, we've obviously got several red cards. I think it's 3 now through the first 6 games. I don't think it's anything that we're being overzealous or anything like that. The USL is a very physical league, and you have to play physical within the rules of the game, obviously, and maintain your discipline. But we are getting pretty good at playing the last few minutes a man down. So hopefully that does not continue, but I think the guys dealt with it again tonight very, very well at the end of the match. Yeah.
Hello, mister.
Hi.
Mi nombre es Tito para Noticias Cincinnati.
Lo siento poquito español, señor.
¿Es posible que juegue con dos delanteros más para acompañar a Jimmy y hacer el equipo más ofensivo?
I'd like to know what are your thoughts on putting two additional forwards to support Jimmy and to become more offensive?
It's a very good question. Obviously, the way we play this game, in any system that you play, you're going to give something and you're going to lose something. So when we just play with GB up front by himself, we lose a little bit because we don't have an extra body around him, but it means we gain an extra body normally in the midfield. So if we push an extra one up front with him, there's an extra body around him, but then we may lose something playing in the midfield. So it's almost like the, I hate to say, it's the poor man's blanket. Any formation, if you pull it up and you play a forward, then you're going to have problems with your feet, and if you drop it down, then you'll have problems at the top. But I'm definitely open to tactical and formational changes. I think we showed that in the game tonight. We tried something for the last 30 minutes to go get something out of the game, and thankfully we got rewarded by it.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Good. Thank you.
I actually didn't notice that you didn't celebrate. Was that something you were conscious of in the moment?
Yeah, I knew that when the opportunity came, I wasn't going to celebrate. I have a lot of respect for that club, for the coaches, all the players. They treated me so well there, and so I still talk to a lot of them. So there was no chance I was going to celebrate, especially if I scored, which doesn't happen too often. So.
What was going through your head on that play? And did you really think that as soon as you got the ball, you knew you were going to shoot?
I don't know why I was actually that high up the field, but Corbin put his body on the line. It just popped out to me. I wasn't very far, so it was a pretty simple finish. I was ecstatic for the team because we got back into it. I thought the character we showed, we deserved that goal.
Did you feel like you were sort of making up for what happened with the goal that you guys gave up? Kind of beat a little bit on that one?
No.
What did it feel like to play against your former team? Was there any extra emotion, or was it just nothing as usual?
Of course, there's a little extra emotion because I have a lot of friends on that team, so it was special. I think it was a little exciting. Obviously, in front of the fans, they were great again tonight, so it was a great atmosphere. And especially, they're one of the top teams in the league, so it's always fun to play against one of the top teams and get a result.
Seemed like things got a little testy there in the final minutes, and with a lot of fouls and a lot of kind of shoves and maybe words being exchanged. What was the atmosphere like? You know, as it's coming down to the final minutes and everyone's kind of pushing for that game winner.
Yeah, both teams are full competitors, so everyone's fighting for that last ball, for that last chance. Both teams want to win, so that's just what happens towards the end of the game. I think two of the top teams, it's gonna play out like that.
How would you assess this week for this team?
I think it's been a good week. I think St. Louis, Tampa Bay, and Louisville, they're the top teams in the league with ourselves. So I think we did really well. I think we can improve, but having 3 games in 7 days, it's tough, and I think the boys battled it, and getting 5 points is decent.
Do you feel tired after this stretch?
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I got a rest last game, so I'm not as tired as some of the other guys. So I'm a little tired.